Yo, what's up? I got 8 tables going right now. I'll try to comment. These are the 4 Zoom. I got the, 2 on each other side, regular tables. They're 9-handed though, so they're not too bad to manage. Ace queen suited, 3-betting all the time from the big blind. This is a really wild winning player. He doesn't like playing against me though. This is interesting. I'm gonna call. He goes small here. Call one time. So c-bet there, standard, I run so many tables, the timing means nothing. Can't let that affect your decision there. And besides, as you get to higher stakes, people are going to use their time a lot more and more on all streets, It's, and, people do other things while they play too, Sometimes I work on art or other businesses while I'm playing, or, you time out for no reason. You could have aces, you could have anything, right? Fives, we can call here and try to hit the 5. It's not too bad of a flop. Just playing flow. It may get checked through though. It's pretty dry. And now we'll overbet it, I guess. Well, they could have queens though. So, we'll just bet a normal kind of size, I guess. You're just gonna, keep the pot small with this kicker and try to catch bluff. It wouldn't really matter if I timed out there. I had another hand going on another table. Like it would, like you want to get value, but like they're just gonna fold so often when I got like all the fucking cards on that board, right? Unless they hit an 8 or, King deuce suited, under the gun you want to be raising, around King 7, King 8 suited, minimum usually, right? King, queen. Try not to commentate on these outer tables. I'm still getting used to it. I only got to commentate on these zoom ones here. Ace king suited, just too strong to slow play in these positions. I'm gonna go super small in here. I have to call now. It's a beautiful situation. Hopefully we hit the spade. Or can't see it, but I got ace queen versus ace queen, and I've got a flush draw. He's got nothing, and I hit the flush. Not too bad. There's that hand. Ace queen. I think you can see it there. This is exploitative. It's not gonna work, maybe, but you want to be able to do it with aces and kings and shit, right? When 3-bet pot, you bet super small on the flop, and then you check, and then they check back. You know, when you rip it, you know, puts all their hands in a bad spot, and you can do it with your big hands, and you can do it with your bluffs. As you do it enough, they start calling it with when you have big hands, and you get big value, right? I could have been bluffing with the best hand, and you know, that's fine. I'm just, you know, guaranteeing myself that I'm going to win the pot. Well, unless he finds a call, but you know, 80-90% of the time, he's going to get through, right? I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I need to bet this. No showdown value showing up the river. Check, check, check. It seems like he's got ace high. I can get that to fold potentially, right? Against a lot of players. And you know, as far as sizings, I have a reason for, you know, using the sizings I do. Everybody's got a reason for the sizings they use. You should, you know, play around with it, research it a bit, and figure out what works best for you and your style. It's all going to depend on, you know, all the factors, like how much you raise, you know, how many hands you play, you know, how aggressive you play, this, that, the other thing, your image, and But yeah, probably just recommend 2.5x from all positions when you're just learning the game. But you can go smaller in early position. Mainly, this is an interesting flop here. We'll talk about that later. If anybody wants to know more about it, just leave a comment and I'll discuss it more. I don't know how many people are going to be watching these videos, so interesting. We'll just check again. You know, if he has a king, he could raise this if we bet, and it's not really what we want to do. We can easily just call now and see the river, and could have considered donking, but you know, it's hard to get paid if he doesn't have anything, and you can easily get bluffed on, or he could have a better hand and put you in a bad position going all in. So ace queen there, not, you know, dominating the board. Ace king and kings are, right? So I don't know what I'm doing here, but I don't want to fold this 10 jack suited. Not giving a chase on this board. It's just a lot of bad cards if I'm not ahead, and you know, not a lot of good cards for me. Not typically the best play to be calling hands like that in the cutoff. It's just like I had no time. I don't know the player. It was an unknown player. Could have been a big fish, right? Gonna keep on trucking here. I'm gonna truck a little hard, a little heavy. Not too hard though, in case he does have a set or something. It's an interesting river. I think I need to bet again. And if he raises, you know, 4-5 suited, it's quite a small raise. I think I'm going to call. Don't know the players. Quite a strange raise size from that position. Not a very aggressive player. Kind of strange all around. I'm going to call one time. That's not a bad turn. I highly doubt he has a jack. And we're gonna, you know, wait a bit here and think for a minute. And think we're weak, you know, and plus we gotta still be concerned about the jack. Potentially, you know, you never know with people. It's quite the strange play. When he checks, there's just no way that we're not good, obviously. I think just going big is going to be good. Looks pretty bluffy, right? Like, do you really have a jack if he had aces or kings? Something actually, right? Like, probably be compelled to call. 5-6 and a high roll. This is my RNG here, so low rolls are aggressive. And here, gonna be done with the hand pretty much against this fish. You know, he's not gonna fold anything, so you know, he could fold something if I go all in, but I'm just not gonna do it. This is a strange play here. Another smallish, kind of strange fucking 3-bet. It's just have to call. Don't have to, but it's like pretty greasy. I don't know, I'll do a small bet, you never know. If it works, it's like, I don't think it ever works. So. Yeah, not gonna get up and go crazy there. You know, he's easily checking ace jack, ace queen. He's checking fucking all his aces if he wants. I don't know what run out I could keep betting after doing that small little bet, but I don't know. You know, maybe I hit a king or a 10 and it's good, right? I don't know. Go a little bit bigger, right? You know, I usually go 9.9 from cutoff and button against this, 10, whatever. And these positions, you know, it goes 10.5, then 11. Because you're raising tighter against them, obviously. And just gonna bet me half pot here. And it's a pretty good turn. Don't want to go too crazy, like you could have a set. And we don't want to lose him here either. If you know, I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do here. I don't know. It's a strange fucking deal here. Yeah, like I could check the ace there too, you know. That's not a bad play to just check it there and see if he bets or, you know, look for value, thin value, not thin value, but look for a small amount of value because he doesn't have a lot of hands that are going to call, right? This is kind of whatever, I don't know. It's not bad. You know, when in doubt, you should be betting in this game. Not too much. Obviously, you always want to be balanced, but people in small pots, especially, like a lot of times people have air, they take stabs, check to you. It's like you want to go big on a flop side like that. Obviously, a lot of draws. It's going to help you gain more transparency when they do raise, because it's going to be a lot more value heavy and easier to fold when you bet big versus small, whereas they can raise with all kinds of combo draws and whatnot. Here, gonna 4-bet. I probably should have called that. I was checking out his stats. It was pretty high, 23, 4-betting versus the blinds in that position. So I probably should have been calling, I kind of ran out of time and spent too much time on thinking about it, that my hand looked so weak that I couldn't really do anything, right? Got some kind of a niche here, but I'm not going to do anything different. It's an interesting flop. Not that small. Checking is fine. I'm gonna bet medium here. And I'm gonna block bet versus river. And I'll fold to a jam. Yeah. I should have block bet a little less than that. Fuck me, man. Against fishy players like this, just betting 1/3 out of position on most boards is going to work fine. Here's pretty interesting. See what he does. Yeah, that's a good bet. You know, he can do this with air pretty easily. You know, it's gonna make it hard for me on the river when he overbets. You know, regardless of what I have, and what I have is super capped already, right? So it's a pretty good play. I'm gonna overbet here. Just a lot of draws, and it's a pretty rare play. You know, you never know what kind of action you might get. Well, two of my tables closed, so anyways, that's probably better. Just running 6 now. What the fuck? So this guy's raising 14%, calling 26. May not be the best for me to be saying some of these guys' stats on stream. Maybe I'll lay off that. I have them opaque, so you know people shouldn't really be able to get their stats off this. Sure, they could if they really wanted, but you know you could get them many other ways as well. It's not a big deal. I'll just bet for value here and protection. I could have hit the flop, you know, I wasn't really paying attention. Here I'm just gonna fold. And here I'm just gonna check. Need a drink. I think I'll raise here. Not gonna go too big because this guy's so small, short, anyways, right? Like I'm not gonna fold. I don't really care, right? And just gonna go geometric pretty much. And obviously there's nothing left to do except hope he doesn't have a flush, right? Fair enough. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm not gonna be able to fold after putting that with that amount of money left, so 9-10 suited here. I think I'll see a flop. Oh god. King Jack can definitely not call anything even remotely close to that, so good on him. Yeah, this guy's dunking here. It's kind of quite strange. I think I'll just raise small, whatever. Doesn't really matter. It does matter, you know. I could have a king, so I'm just gonna like play it coy and whatever. It's a strange hand, right? and it's not really beating anything here, but he's so fishy. I just got a call. Yeah. And ace is pretty likely here. I guess not. I'm gonna barrel here. Try to fold out, you know, all those little pairs, all those ace fives, all kind of shit, right? And when he calls, I'm gonna be done with the hand, I think. Probably wrap it up pretty quick, trying to make these videos a little shorter, trying to make them a little more polished every time. I'll try to talk more every time and get more used to it, and try to give more and more advice as much as I can. You know, it's probably best I just play 4 Zoom, you know, but I don't really want to sacrifice money to do this at this point. It's more just for my own learning and to meet other people and help people. And, you know, you never know. You gotta add entertainment value, and you know, it's gotta be high quality if people are gonna actually subscribe and watch you on a regular basis. But we'll see how much time I can end up putting into it. You never know. King 5 suited, can 3-bet here. I think I will. And I'm just gonna fold against this guy's 6% 4-bet. Okay, here I'm just going to raise this. It's not the funnest going 4x from 4, but you know, it's pretty much what you want to be doing here, I think. Fuck, I checked. I did not mean to check on this. Oh, it's gonna work out fine. He does this. He's got king queen as well. No, I'm a little burned out. I've been working on all kinds of different things, and it's just been a bit much here. this is a turn that, you can have a lot of donks on. It completes a lot of shit. And, this is pure bluff at this point. And not a horrible river considering we have the ace of clubs. I think I want to bet again. Can we get any action to end the stream? Action and not get fucked over for once? Be alright. Ooh. There's a little fucking juice going on here. He's a pretty heavy fucking 3-better. I think I better raise. He seems quite sticky. Typically, I like to go super small here with 4 bets, And you can do it with all your bluffs. And here we're going to be, we've got all the kings, there's no real, you can have a draw and that's it, basically. So you don't want to go too small, right? But you could, exploitatively, I think you could go super small, but you're putting yourself at risk with all those draws out there. So yeah, ended up losing $50. We were up, let's see, bring this over here. There's the results here for the session. EV was near 0, 20% VPIP, 17 PFR, 10% 3-bet. I was playing before, obviously, before the stream as well, so this is for the whole session, hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, so hopefully the video was informative for some people, and I'm going to keep making new stuff. I am getting GTO Wizard finally here next week, and I'm going to start doing the training, and I'm going to post a 1-hour video every day of GTO Wizard training. So if you want to learn GTO Wizard and you don't want to pay for the program, it's almost better to just watch someone else use it and listen to their explanation of their thought process, and we all learn together, right? So that's the plan, and hopefully talk to you guys soon, and leave some comments on any questions or different things you want to learn about.